you see this blue-black control deck?
No. But...
I messaged you earlier because I was going to ask if you saw the blue-black control deck from the GP. It's hilarious.
No.
Straight blue-black.
The Standard Grand Prix?
Yeah. 3 Lily, 2 J, 4
sweet.
heroes. Yeah.
So I think black green's primed to make a comeback.
So, on my side of the table, we have a 7 with lands and spells in it, and against an unknown, I would probably keep this hand. But I'm gonna just get relevant games in here, and I know Brad's on Dredge, so this hand just would actually just get run over against Dredge. So I'm gonna go ahead and mulligan.
My hand's pretty good. I've got a Faithless Looting on 1, a Collective Brutality on 2 if I need a couple Dredgers, so that's pretty much all I need to get started. Obviously we need to hit some relevant cards like a Prize Amalgam or something.
Alright, so go ahead and go to 6 here. Pride Mage is stuck in our opener, but we have birds on 1. All hail the birds of paradise. And we get to scry myself a river here. And I'm just going to go ahead and bottom that. I really don't need a tapped land. I'll go ahead and go basic forest birds. Go ahead.
Yep. It's been a while since I played Dredge, so don't be surprised if I go to draw on accident.
I can try and help you.
Looting.
Yep. Now I'm kind of torn. Like when my opponent goes turn 1 looting and they haven't discarded yet, am I supposed to be hoping they're playing Dredge or hoping they're playing Grishelbrand?
Grishelbrand 100% of the time. This deck's way better. Way more consistent.
Way better, yep. Alright, so we bottomed one of our tapped lands and then we actually drew the only second tapped land in our deck. Deathly Fiend with the 14-1-3 sub. Welcome back. I'm going to go ahead and put my Murmuring Bosk into play tapped here. And then I'm just going to go ahead and play, that's tough, Selfless Spirit or Quadrily Pride Mage. Pride, I guess Selfless Spirit, it pushes the most damage. I can always Quadrily Pride Mage next turn.
2, 3, 4, 5. Alright.
Nicely done.
Well, we got a payoff card in the graveyard, but still kind of lacking. I'm going to go ahead and take a pain for black.
Yep, done 19.
Brutality this. Maybe I hit the mana, actually. Kind of want to hit your mana. I'm going to hit your mana.
Yep.
I'm also going to do these 2 cards.
Alright, so you're going to go to 21 and I'm going to go to 18.
Yeah.
And then your Duress misses.
Yep, that's fine.
We'll draw, play this out. Take 1 off the Murmuring Bosk, going to 17. Play Quadrily Pride Mage, attack Brad for 3, putting him to 18. I'm going to save some time and just fetch this now, going to 16.
Okay.
You have a Scrape Show, right?
Yeah.
That card's busted.
1, 2,
Hey. Fun.
Alright.
Not going to be the trigger.
We have 2 amalgams.
2 amalgam
2
blade
amalgams
triggers.
and a blood gas.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, you only have.
Just right now.
Yep.
Discard this. Sack this. Draw a card. Dredge 6.
Yep.
I'm gonna do this before I play my lands.
Okay. Yeah, that's correct. That way if you have another blood gas, you get them all back.
2, 3, 4. Yep. 5, 6.
Yep.
This goes to my hand.
All the blood gas come back.
Now play a land. That's still wrong.
Yeah, I think you're still doing this.
17. Faithless.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Go crazy.
That's all you got?
Crazy. You got a 1
grave troll at the moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Nice. You just have an imp now.
Yep.
I think it's your best.
Just an imp.
Yeah. Just an imp. That's it. Hey, good. Look at all these triggers.
Land.
That's all.
So you have Narcomoeba.
Narcomoeba comes back.
3 blood gas are in there.
No, 4 blood gas, 3 amalgams.
Is there 4 blood? All 4 blood gas?
Yep.
Definitely 3 amalgams.
I'm gonna be done after that.
Oh, yeah.
I guess.
I mean, I think I'm the one who's done, but we'll see. you know, maybe we'll let the chat decide
Yeah, no, go.
who's done here.
Get one out of the way here.
Go ahead and
I'm just
play
laying this out.
this Wall of Roots out here.
Nice.
And then go ahead and cast this spell Skite. Going down 1 on here, maybe. Yep, Storm is 2.
Go
Go ahead.
Alright.
That's all I got.
I don't even know what you have in your yard right now. You have another.
Me? I have an imp.
I don't even think it's worth. Is it?
I could dredge Life of the Loam so that if he kills any of these, I have something to get back.
Yeah,
I think
100%.
so.
100%.
Nothing to see here.
Thank you for a million.
We're done.
Could,
All right.
could
Good.
take a draw on Flag.
GG's.
Nah. You can flag anyways if you want. Like if you want.
Yeah.
I just don't think you want to flag. You just like attack and then can flag him through.
I didn't even Cathartic Reunion.
So unlucky.
So there's just like 4 surgicals in it, the board of whatever deck
Every
I'm playing.
deck.
Every deck?
Yeah.
Just like every...
Do you know what the converted mana cost of surgical is?
0?
2 life.
Okay, 2 life, yeah.
Every
So
deck.
one thing that I want to mention for chat sakes, if you're intending to play surgicals in whatever deck you're playing to combat Dredge, the 2 most important cards to hit in the Dredge deck are Narcomoeba and Bloodghast. Because if you turn off the Narcomoebas and the Bloodghast, their prize amalgams don't come into play, and they really can't do unfair graveyard things without those. The last unfair graveyard thing they have left is Loam into Conflagrate, and hopefully whatever deck you're playing in Modern can beat that race.
I surgical to. Did I tell you this? I surgical to guy who was playing like Marty mid range. I didn't know what it was at first. He like went Faithless Looting on 1 into Bloodghast, and then in game 2 I brought in my surgicals, and I surgicaled his Bloodghast. And then on his 3rd turn he casted a Lingering Souls, and I was like, oh my god.
What is going on?
And then I snap surgicaled him, and I was like, oh, alright, this worked out much better than I thought it would work out.
Alright, I'll give you the play. Seems like you need the extra help. So again, if you haven't seen us play here before, we always rotate the play versus the draw, so we don't have the same person be on the play or the draw for all the games.
This is like one of those medium starts. I have a Cathartic Reunion, but I also have 2 Grave Trolls to go with it. So I don't have a turn 1 enabler, but my turn 2 is pretty strong, so I can keep.
My hand is literally the best hand I could hope for in this matchup, outside of maybe just the natural Scavenging Ooze, but if this hand can't win, this match is probably winnable without a lot of help from the sideboard.
Triple Anger of the Gods.
Triple Anger of the Gods, yep. I got angered in a Kiki mirror one time, and I was floored. I was just like, I don't know what level you're on, dude,
That's
but
gnarly.
like, it is a different one.
That's
It's
pretty
a
gnarly.
different one than me.
Pretty awesome.
Next level, you.
I'm going to go ahead and get Stomping Ground and play out Birds of Paradise going 17. Go ahead.
Slaughtered you.
Alright,
what I hear.
Blackleaf Cliffs. Cathartic, discarding 2 Grave Trolls.
Oh, yeah.
Dredge, 2 Grave Trolls.
Could be good.
And probably a 3rd card, too, statistically speaking.
3, 4, yep, 5, 6.
Man, you are so unlucky.
We got 6 more, don't worry.
1, 2, 3,
Come on, man.
5, 6.
Oh my goodness.
Look, there's another 6 right there.
Yeah, good. Yeah, but yeah.
1, 2,
Can we get 1 Narcomoeba?
4, 5.
Stop it. Some of us are trying to win a game here.
6.
God bless.
Come on, man.
Alright.
Not even real.
Well, that's it for me.
Alright, we'll draw. Okay, we'll play Murmuring Bosk tapped, play Wall of Roots, and pass.
Okay. Well, I don't have any dredges anymore.
You have,
I do have Conflagrate right
you
now.
have, salvages.
You have South.
Oh, yeah. Well, I also have Conflagrate, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Sorcerer's Speed.
Oh god, I'm gonna die to the Conflagrate.
You are going to the flagrant.
definitely-
Discard my entire hand.
Well, and that's kind of where I'm at. Is like, how many cards do
My
I
entire
want
hand
in my
sucks.
hand?
Yeah.
So I could just take a draw to have an extra card.
But I mean, at that point, you should just dredge, right? Because then you get 2 more cards in your crypt.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yep. Good call.
Yeah. 1. Hey, there we are.
All right. What are we doing here? I mean, sure, if you want to concede, but I'm definitely Conflagrate.
And by absolute best start, I mean there was no way we're beating Conflagrate on this turn.
So
I think you're just holding like 1 land because you have Bloodghast, right?
yeah.
It's like the only thing you want to hold.
So probably want to hold.
Just the mine, or the Copperline Gorge is probably the best. Well, the Copperline Gorge might be.
But that forces me to play it. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the money.
Yeah, the mine's probably the best.
All right. So do this to
6.
you.
6, kill my 2 guys. Yep.
Yep.
You have a land to play each blood gas?
I do,
Land
yep.
on the blood gas.
You have 1 blood gas?
What's your life total now?
17.
Oh, you're at 17.
17. Okay, well, we drew that.
And this.
I guess we'll play this here, Eternal Witness.
Oh, nice, man.
Cool.
Get back my wall of roots. Go ahead.
Wall of blocks.
Wall of blocks, yep.
Dredge, Great Troll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You are the worst.
Oh, God, hopefully the last 3 Narcomoebas are on the bottom 3 cards.
You
I
are,
don't have a chance.
yeah, you are the worst.
6 to go to 11.
Could kill the Ewit. I also have Faithless Looting.
But you have rally too if he doesn't block. Or if he did. I mean, you could have rallied, but
Yeah,
I don't think it really
I'm doing
matters.
this.
I think you want to loot, yeah. You don't have any more dredges?
Draw
Oh, yeah,
first, right? Yeah.
yeah. Come on, man. Jeez.
So our troll, yep.
There we go.
Trigger 2, 3,
There we go.
4, 6.
Alright. Now our game's over, right? Because we have the rally, because we have 4 plus a rally in there.
And there's 3 more prize amalgam.
Oh, Wizards,
And
why
then
did you
rally
have to
next
destroy the format I loved?
I'm not sure, but I think it might have been a mistake to unban Golgari Grave Troll.
I'm not.
Then print
and then print
Cathartic
prize
Reason.
amalgam
And
and
then
cathartic
yeah,
unit
yeah.
and insolent neonate.
Could be.
And it's not a Pro Tour format anymore, so it's just
I'm
like
not
never
sure.
gonna get anything banned or unbanned anymore.
I'm not sure, but I'm fairly confident.
I mean, that would kill the deck, right? Rebanning it? Like, then you just have Stinkweed Imp and, like,
No, it's
life a little
fine.
long?
I mean,
Is that-
that's
is that
fine. It's a
enough?
lot? Yeah, it was. I think it was enough previously.
Okay.
And they play Golgari Thug, which is 5 still, right? Golgari Thug's 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still fine. It's 1 less,
Sure.
but it's
No,
still
Thug is 4. Thug is 4.
4,
Oh,
so
right,
it's
yeah.
2 less. But I mean,
Sure, but still.
you're not like destroying the deck. It's much better with 4 Grave Troll.
Yeah.
I think the deck's still playable without it.
I think
Yeah.
it's still playable.
I
with
think it's
Thug.
probably tier 1 without it.
with Thug.
With the 3 updates
I gotta
of
make sure I read this.
amalgam and cathartic. No, it's 4 upgrades now, right? Because like it's amalgam, cathartic, neonate. There's only 3. It's only those 3. Yeah.
If you replace, like, the 4 Grave Trolls with just, like, 4 Haunted Dead,
No.
that might... No?
No, man, Golgari Thug is fine. It's still playable. It's Dredge 4 still.
Oh, no. Like, that's not in the deck right now, is what you're saying.
Right, that's
Yeah,
the
I got
missing
you.
card.
I got you.
And you don't have to change the mana base at all
Right,
because it's just
right.
1 in black.
I'm with you.
So like you just like because they played this originally, right? Back when it was
Yep.
tier 17.
Tier 17, yep. Back before it had 3 upgrades and a Golgari or Troll still bad. Yep. Back when there was still a heated debate was, are we supposed to be playing Vengevines?
Right, Vengevines, yeah.
Right, so on my side of the table, I don't have a Court of Calling, but all of my cards are pretty reasonable. This is actually very explosive. I don't know how Brad's going to be able to keep up with us, possibly. We're going to have turn 1 bird into turn 2 2/2 drops, so... Brad?
So I think I would keep this. All I have is a Darkmoor Salvage for dredging, but I have 2 looters, and I have a Conflagrate, which I think is pretty good in this matchup, so I'm going to try it.
Right, I'll go to 18 and play a bird here. Go ahead. Infect is an entirely different access than Dredge, and you're able to interact with things like Infect by playing things like this deck is playing that I'm playing with, which is Paths and Lightning.
Oh, like Lightning Bolt? Yeah.
Yeah. Even Affinity is easier to interact with than the Dredge deck. As someone who's been playing a lot of Modern for a very long time, I would much rather play against Affinity every single game.
Yeah, are you kidding?
The hate you play for Affinity also just lines up better against the rest of the format as well. Like Stony Silence has splash damage against things like Tron.
Wow, he's trying to put more permanents in the field than you. That's so rude.
Go ahead.
Your deck sucks.
Hmm.
What do you have? Oh, Dackmore Salvage?
Yeah.
Why'd you have to have a poopy hand the turn I gotta have good hand?
This isn't like the worst though. I mean, this card's insane. This card fixes all problems.
I'm supposed to hold that.
Okay. Whoa, we drew 3? You don't want Dredge to salvage?
No. No. That's
Really?
right. Yep. I'm gonna dredge it next turn.
Oh.
Go.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby, I'm not dead. It's turn. I untapped on turn 3?
You can make the attack for 2.
Stop it now. I'm going to attack for more than 2. That's 3, 4, 5. I'm going to cast this here, Kiki Jiki.
Wow.
We're going to Kiki this Voice of Resurgence.
Alright.
We'll attack you for 4.
16.
I get an Evan Irwin token.
Sure, sweet thing.
So, the Kiki voice interaction, the Kiki says you sacrifice the token in a turn, so it does make it elemental. Go ahead, bro.
That's
Where'd it go?
pretty bad. Alright.
I need to message him and get more of those.
Right?
He probably has a bunch more.
Wow.
You're good, man.
Alright. So,
Yeah.
how many cards do I have in my hand? So, I play this here land. And I play this for 0, and I have 5. That's not a lot. 2, 2, 1, and then you have 6 power.
There's like no way you're supposed to kill this, right? That's
No,
gotta be wrong. Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna flag, and I'll do what?
2, 3.
I mean, you don't have to bin your whole hand if there's
3,
things you want to cast
and
off play.
then
You have to do 6 total if you want to kill
Yeah,
that.
if you want to kill that, you have to do 6.
I can only do 5.
For people asking in chat why we're playing a different configuration, is that you have to try different things to know if they're good, bad, or otherwise. So we're just trying this more traditional Kiki build like I played closer to the start of the year. Hey, is that good?
Is it a creature?
Float green, green, use white, green, cast the Scavenging Ooze.
Yep.
I first get the magic.
Scavenging Ooze will eat life from the loam. Scavenging Ooze will eat your land. Play a tapped land. Attack for 6.
10.
Good.
Kill you anyways.
Important to realize, Wall of Roots makes green man on Bread's turn again here, so...
Well, that's not that bad.
You attack for 6?
Yeah, he's at 8, I believe.
10.
10.
10.
Yep.
That's all bad, though.
He'll have a shot. He'll have a chance to do it. I'm not ever casting this card.
Right.
-2/-2. Look here.
You sure you don't want to kill the Wall Roots? Because you're not going to kill this.
Oh, right, you get to eat.
Yeah, I get to eat something with
You get
this.
to eat my creature. I might be wrong. Hold on. I don't know how I can win.
I don't know. Aaron started bad and got significantly worse.
Yeah, I guess I should have mulliganed.
Maybe.
I don't think so, though.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this game's over, right?
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, on the scoreboard. The problem is, I think that this deck has more explosions than medium hands like that.
I could have, like, conflagged earlier, but I wanted to hold it in my hand until I hit my 3rd land drop, in case you had ooze.
Yeah, I thought for sure you were going to flag earlier.
Yeah, but if he just has ooze in play,
It's hard.
he eats
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
like, I thought I could hold off a turn, but then when I went like key into,
No Rip Purge, Kiki Chord doesn't beat Dredge. I mean, sure. The game 1 might not be great. I want to see how these changes feel game 1 with the more accelerants and the scoozes and the walls and the birds. The actual answer is that Dredge is probably competing with Infect now for the best spot in the format, and it's better than Infect in the fact that the cards people are able to play in their main deck just aren't good against Dredge. even Affinity can't say that. Like the paths and the bolts and stuff that people play, they're good at keeping some of Affinity's slower hands down.
And the problem too, I think, is you really have to manipulate your deck in a weird way to like play Relics main or play like these other crappy cards main.
And like Rest in Peace doesn't see a ton of play in Modern because it affects a lot of the decks in Modern.
Yeah, you can't play the deck main. It's weird.
This is game 4, so Brad is on the play.
Yep. I'm gonna keep. I've got a Neonate and a Dredger and a few other good cards.
Your hand's fine.
I had 5 lands, wall, spell scout, so we're gonna go ahead and send that back. SCG tour changes. I haven't fully digested all of the SCG tour changes, but so I don't really want to comment on them just yet. I skimmed them, but I really want to actually read and digest them before I comment on them. The only thing I know for sure is I tweeted at Cedric and he confirmed that there's no Players' Championship next year, which is an interesting direction. I guess it just wasn't making them money. That's the only thing. Like, they're a business, so like if something's not making money, they're not going to do it. And if it is making money, they're going to keep doing it. So,
I think I'd play Lantern Control.
What do you think about like the red-white prison deck? Something like that. I think like you're playing like main deck things that are fine against.
I think the red-white prison decks are just inherently awful in Modern.
Yeah, I think they're bad, but they're great against like the top. Not great.
So here's the problem. Playing a deck like that in Modern means even when Dredge and Infect are the two best decks in the format, let's say at their peak they're both 10% of the format, that means you're going to play them, 1 in 5 matches combined.
And that's the problem.
So like you can't metagame like you would standard.
I agree.
Like it's not like Bant Company where you can show up to a tournament and expect to play it 4 out of 5
This
matches.
is why I was thinking
too many Modern decks.
I like Lantern because cards like Abrupt Decay are on the decline, where Path is on the increase, and the cards are so bad.
Right. The only deck that's like really great against Lantern, in my opinion, is Jund.
You want to play Lantern?
No, he does. I don't.
I would play it.
I don't want to.
If I had a choice.
According to Zach Elsick, it is not good against Infect.
Okay.
I asked him. I thought about playing that deck, and I was like, Zach, I need a real answer here. Is this good against Infect? And he's like, no. So, my 6 is a Firelit Thicket and an Orzhov Pontiff and no other lands. So we're going to go ahead here and Mulligan.
I love you.
I'm surprised to hear it's bad against Infect. I've never played that specific matchup with it, but
I mean, like, you don't have a ton of interaction for the random nut
I guess
draws,
you don't have, like, a lot of
and
interaction.
they're non-nut draws. If you can't empty your hand right away, they can just, like, slip in past your bridge. Like, you play bridge on 3 with 2 cards in hand or 1 card.
Yep.
They, like, attack with their 1 guy and Exalted plus kill you.
that's fair.
Sun and Moon is such a cheap name. It's a red-white prison deck.
It's a red-white prison deck, yeah. And it's funny because it top-8'd and they named it red-white prison in the Indie Open earlier this year. I want to say red-white top-8'd.
Yeah, something like that.
Was it open or a classic?
It was an open.
Okay.
It was the same one. The 2 MGG guys made it to the finals. Where Infect is too fast versus Lantern. Yeah, I think so. I'm Mulligan to 6 again. So as we go too low, it just gets games that don't.
Yeah, as I mentioned, I've never actually played Lantern versus Infect, so I'm honestly not sure how it plays out.
This 6 is not. It's got 3 lands, a Revel Arc, a Chord, and a Path.
Nope.
What's the 7th card? That's still not keepable.
You gonna die.
So, one of the things I'd like to get a feel for in playing a bunch of Game 1s is when you can kind of feel for how bad a matchup is, it's like, this used to be the affinity test, is how many board cards do I need, and like what percentage do I feel I need to be post-board against the Dredge deck or the affinity deck to like make my deck still worth playing.
Playable.
And like, if I dedicate those slots, am I hurting enough of my other matchups enough that I just shouldn't be playing the deck?
That's always a problem. This deck's so nice.
This is a, in terms of dredge hands, this one's a tough one because I only have 1 land, so it's
It
at
gets
some
fun,
point
yeah.
I have to decide when to actually draw though,
Yeah, I think it's
because I will need a draw land at some point.
You just Dredge Dark myself.
Yeah, just drag deck myself. Just be a champion.
I gotta hit
You have
it.
2 of them.
So this 6 is reasonable. I've got a bird, a voice, and 2 witnesses and some lands. I can scry here on the draw. We'll top the Scavenging Ooze. Go ahead. So I have my Murmuring Bosk, so we'll just fetch Stomping Ground and play the bird. Go ahead.
So good.
Do I do this now?
What's that?
There's no reason.
Yeah, I do it at the end of your main phase.
Sure. Oh yeah, because you get Narcomoeba Amalgam. Yep.
Discard this, sack this, draw this. creature.
Look at that.
Like a champ.
Perfect.
So again, Brad commented that he wanted to do this during my main phase for this exact situation. So this could come in during my main phase, and this could come in during my end step.
Do you have anything? No.
No.
Okay.
Land.
That's still fine.
Yeah. All right.
I only
Yep,
attack for
4
4.
to 13.
13. God, hold on. Got plays.
Gas Faithless Looting.
I don't have that.
Yay! And the people rejoiced. Don't kill my bird, don't kill my bird, don't kill my bird, don't kill my
I
bird.
think you can.
Am I supposed to do this?
I feel like you're supposed to kill his accelerant.
How do you kill the bird?
I can't.
Yeah.
Well, no, you can't. But I think you're supposed to like. I think you're supposed to just like do this.
This, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
just like.
Okay. That's what I thought. This seems greedy.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, right.
Alright, unfortunately, we did not hit an untapped green source, so Remembering Boss being a little awkward
There.
there.
He plays the scoots now, though.
Go ahead and play Scavenging Ooze and Bastard.
Actually, it is. You can do that again.
End of the main phase.
Yep.
Well, do you want to discard the conflag?
Ooh. I need a land, though.
That's fine. Just be lucky. I told you.
Just be lucky. Yep.
All right.
It's fine.
I think because he represented...
You get 2 draws, right?
Yeah, I get 2 draws on it.
Bingo. That's really nuts.
You already
too.
took your 2 draws.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Your draw that was nuts though.
No, he hit them. No. Wow. So, and again, it's a little unfortunate that this came into play. So the Murmuring Bosk, and that's another thing I wanted to test here, like, if this is an untapped land here, I get to eat his Conflagrate and not get
3
Conflagrated here.
cards?
Yep.
4.
Yep, good night.
Yep.
Do you have a Dackmore salvage in there or no? Oh,
No.
Okay.
I have 2 imps.
Go to 8, play voice, go ahead.
Ugh.
Alright, Dredging. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's really good.
So the exposing the Scoos to removal there is a play to win versus play to not lose type scenario. If I don't play the Scavenging Ooze there, I'm only going to get 1, possibly 2 activations out of the following turn. Whereas if I
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Whereas if I untap with the Scavenging Ooze, I get 3 activations, possibly 4 out of it right away, and 2 Scavenging Ooze activations, possibly only 1, 2 turns later is not going to be enough to beat the Dredge deck, whereas if it lives, I'm going to have possibly enough to actually win the game. And Brad missed a land drop, so he has to have the Conflagrate in hand and hit a land drop.
-2, -2,
I think
and...
you discard both, right? Because you have Dackmore salvage.
Where did I
Oh,
think?
yeah.
Yep.
God, I need to play this deck. This deck's so fucking nuts.
I have, like, maybe 8 games of this
Yeah.
deck, and,
I've messed around with it a lot, but not like.
I bet you if I put 30 to 40 games into this deck,
It's. I mean, it's really nuts.
You would just realize
There's
how
a
insane
lot
it
of
is.
lines, and it's different. It's
So-
nuts.
Yeah, I think playing scared with the Scavenging Ooze there is just like playing to not lose.
I mean, they have a lot of like they have like 3 conflags and 2 brutalities too. It's not like they're
Correct. It's
just
a
not
ton.
gonna.
Yeah.
It's not like you just wait and then they're not gonna have one. Like,
Yeah, I mean, Brad had. Well, I mean, if you wait on it, it gets bigger, so it gets harder, and it immediately has some impact. But like,
Sure.
Well,
Brad missed a land drop too. Is definitely the fact that I think I'm supposed to just jam it. He has to hit the land and has to have the play. Neither of which he had.
Do I want to be your Valentine? I don't know. What kind of candy? What do I get? What's my perks?
What's my
PC. What are my PC perks in the chat? That's what I'm saying. I'm all about the perks. That's why I like Chiptopia.
To be fair, I had the flag. I needed to hit a land.
Sure, but like from my perspective,
Oh,
like
sure,
when I'm making
sure,
my
sure.
decisions, like
I
this
got
is why I should do what I did.
Right.
On my side of the table, I'm going to play this time. This seems pretty reasonable. It's good in this matchup.
Like, we
It's
didn't
good in
have
general,
it
but it's
last
definitely good in this
time,
matchup.
like,
So I'm going to
and
keep
it just went horribly wrong.
You're on the draw.
I'm mulligan.
Yeah, it's a good mulligan.
Why are you mulliganing? Sure.
So I had no Dredgers, and as we saw 2 games ago, like if I don't have enablers in my hand, it's just I would much rather have
and
Dredgers.
the Dredge check mulligans well.
Yeah, right. Unless you're facing a deck you really want to be conflagrating against, which I feel like Kiki's definitely one of those decks.
It's still fun.
Then the mulligan's a little worse. But...
I dislike decks like Ad Nauseam.
It's because Kiki is a bad deck.
You're not wrong. Humans are creatures of habit, though.
Yeah, that's true.
And the other thing is,
That's great.
Kiki's less bad than a lot of the decks people show up with to tournaments.
You're also not wrong.
All right, I'm gonna scry.
God, you're so good.
Top.
Why is this hand?
So again, it's a one-lander. I've got a Neonate. This Narcomoeba is probably never getting cast anytime soon. I have a Prize Amalgam, but I also have a Cathartic Reunion, so it's a little medium, but I would keep on 6.
Good.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
It's
a good draw. Just going to play this and play Walrus. Just go ahead.
No reason to do this yet, right?
No, he's gonna block. It's not gonna be better. I don't
It's
think
menace.
It's a menace.
Well,
It's menacing. I can't block.
It's a 1 damage.
Yep. Go to 19.
Yeah, but like until I get some Dredger in the graveyard, it's not really anything.
You can read about my experience with Jeskai aggro at the Open on mtgcardmarket.com.
Discarding 2 amalgams, drawing 3 cards.
Oh, yeah.
It seems awful.
Go.
That was good.
Okay. Scavenging Ooze.
It's much better.
Eat an amalgam. No, I guess I should just... No, I should do this now because I'm going to be able to use it again next turn. So eat an amalgam now. Go to 20. Play this Wooded Foothills and pass the turn. So Wall of Roots you can activate every turn cycle. So if I use it on my turn, I can use it again on Brad's turn. Anafenzo is really unimpressive in this matchup. She doesn't do anything to contain the board, and Scavenging Ooze buffers your life total at least after you contain the board. Scavenging Ooze also does things like take away their conflagrates before they can use them.
For 0.
Sure.
Can I do this for just
You have to target
He's
this for
in
4.
Yeah.
Yep. And the discarding is part of the casting cost, right?
yeah. So if I discard a creature,
if you
then
discard a
it's
creature, you have to do
real
it for
bad.
5. Yep. You don't only have 5 cards, do you?
I only have 4.
Yeah, so you can't even kill it.
Yep. Rewind. Yep.
And again, when we play games here, if you're new, if you haven't been by the stream before, we try to make sure both decks take optimal lines to try and learn how matches actually play out. Oh, the autofocus is on. Thank you. We got set up late here tonight. I'll disable that really quick while Brad thinks about his turn.
So I'm like 1 card short. Like this is exactly what I talked about.
Mm-hmm.
If I attack and he blocks,
He's never blocking. He's taking 1.
Take 1. Go to 19. No, I would never play Rest in Peace in the board of my Voice of Resurgence Eternal Witness deck. I'd sooner play a pile of Surgical Extractions.
And Reveler.
Yep. Instead, I'm going to go ahead and fetch. I think I'm just going to get the Bosk. That can't be right. Yeah, I'm just going to get the Bosk. That's fine. I guess I should probably hedge another red. Yeah, I'm going to get Stomping Ground untapped, going to 16, and then go to 17 and eat your thing. It's funny. So we were playing an open one time, and it was what record was Maine? Do you remember? Was he like 5-1 or 6-1 at the time? And his opponent goes turn 2, Rest in Peace, turn 3, Knight of the Reliquary, turn 4, Collected Company into Kitchen Fink Scavenging Ooze, and I was just like, this is the best combo deck of all time. Just like
I've ever seen.
it's like this is too funny. Attack for 4.
16.
Play this bird. I think I'm supposed to hold the second Scavenging Ooze in case things go south, so go ahead.
Alright, so now I can do it, right? Discard these 4.
Yeah.
Flag for 0.
Sure.
Flashback and flag on. No creatures.
Alright. In response, I will... it's for 4, right?
Yep.
Lightning Bolt your Insolent Neonate. Exile your Insolent Neonate.
Yep, that's game.
Yep. Let's do a couple more. These are quick and... I'm not, Elvendi, I'm not sure I can make the text that says Decklist below the stream any larger.
I mean,
But
you could.
I could, yeah, might cut into
But-
the play space.
Yeah.
So if you're interested in decks we're considering playing tonight, there's a big button that says MTG decks below the stream. If you click the little I button on mobile, you can see it there. And we spend a lot of time making sure all the information is available for folks to use.
I don't know. I was thinking about a Grixis control deck. That was
Is
kind of
Extraction
in my head.
better than Relic
If I
Wizard?
had the time. Like
I
Anger
would-
the Gods in the main.
I would go as far to be a hyperbolic Magic player and say that Relic does actual nothing against Dredge.
It
It's
probably
just
doesn't play well,
it's
actually,
not
against
it's not fast enough a lot of the time. They can still get onto the board. They can play around it. You basically have to be on the play with it.
Yeah, they basically just play around it the whole time. It's like,
Yep.
whatever.
They can, like, a good Dredge player, I think, can bob and weave around a Relic a lot of the time. And Surgical Extraction, they don't know it's coming, which is huge. And like I mentioned earlier in the stream, like, Surgicaling one of their 2 troops that comes back that stops the Prize Amalgam from coming back is huge.
Snapping that baby back, like being able to cast it and then snap it back immediately is insane.
I will play whatever format Star City Games wants to cut me a check for playing. So if they play Frontier, maybe we'll play Frontier. But I think until WotC acknowledges that that's a real format, Star City's not going to.
Who's gonna play?
You are.
Okay. I'm gonna keep. I have a Dredger and an Enabler on 1.
I have turn 1 Bird, turn 2 Scavenging Ooze, so sign me up.
Go.
This card is so dumb.
It really
Why
is.
is this? Why is this a Magic card? Do you know what's really bad when you have to discard before you draw?
I know, right?
It's a drawback.
That's where they messed up.
It's a drawback.
It's legacy playable.
It's a new red looting effect, is
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah.
It's much worse than regular
Yeah,
looting.
man, it's legacy playable.
All right.
Stop it, ground. Go.
End your main phase again.
Oh yeah.
Oh, good.
Damn it, Watsi.
Dodge and
Dodge
both,
it.
baby.
Was there another Dredger in there?
No.
No.
Gosh, I'm lucky.
It's fine. Oh boy,
Aw.
that's fine. It's still fine.
Carthage Reunion?
Yep.
Oh yeah, another fair and balanced card.
Carthage
You
Reunion?
have to you have to discard cards first, so it's fair.
It's fine.
And then first one.
Yep.
Why does this happen? 2, 3, yay.
4.
Dredger.
5.
Oh, you're getting rocked by that.
Nope.
Nope.
No, it's not that. You don't have any dredgers? No.
All right.
That's in your
That's in
hands.
your
Oh,
hands.
yeah, yeah,
sir.
sorry.
Sir,
Draw.
it's in the place you don't want it to be.
Draw.
That's fine. You have Narcomoeva's and Amalgam too, right?
One amalgam.
Yeah.
Better.
Go.
Alright, that goes back.
Good luck.
I'm gonna fetch a basic forest, cast Scavenging Ooze, leaving a green up. I'm at 16. And Brad doesn't have any dredgers in his yard, and one of the worst things you can do against dredge is use your Scavenging Ooze too aggressively, I think, so we're just gonna go ahead and pass the turn here.
With the 1 green open.
One green, just one lonely little green mana.
Yeah, man.
Running main board extraction. No, I would. Again, we talked earlier tonight, Tron Dragon, about how even when your blood gas triggers, I don't think I want to respond to that. I think I just want to wait and try and tag his
Do you
dredger.
wait? Do you wait to do it then?
Oh.
Can you? Can you?
I don't think so because like I'm gonna do
Oh, you're gonna
this
do
and
that
discard,
anyways. Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
like then he gets to eat it.
Yeah, yeah,
this
yeah.
way, like I get one onto the board.
Yeah, that's fair.
Just
Just it.
can flag.
17,
Oh, that's annoying.
isn't it? Is the card like $5?
Yep.
I'm Unfortunately, he doesn't get to eat a creature.
Oh no.
So I need to make sure I put at least these two in the graveyard. And then I probably
I'd put them all.
just. Oh yeah, sure.
I'd put them all.
3 in 1.
Yep. I
have to pick.
think I want to eat the amalgam here. So Brad has to discard as part of the activation cost of this. So I can choose between hitting the life from the loam and hitting the stinkweed imp. And I think, you have no cards in hand, right?
Yeah, nothing.
So I have the second Scavenging Ooze in my hand. So I think I'm supposed to just take Stinkweed Imp, then take Life from the Loam with my second one and just cut Brad off of Dredgers.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and go up to 17.
Just keep in mind if I draw a land.
Correct, then you get the other Malcolm back.
Yep.
That's the thing. So up to 17 and then down
2
to...
Nakamemas.
Yeah.
Yep, down to 12. Fire is such a messed up card.
Yep.
It's like Ban Future Sight. That whole block.
I think that's the card I think that makes it stack.
Yeah, it is.
Correct, yeah.
Because it's good against the creature decks that
Yeah,
way.
exactly.
That's like Cabal Therapy in Legacy where everything's spell based.
Yeah.
It's like the card
That's
that like
a good way to put
pulls
it.
pulls your deck together.
God, he's at what? 8?
12.
12? Basically 8? Oh god.
I don't know what land I'm getting with this. I'm at 12. I'm going to 11. I don't think I can go to 9, but I kind of need all my green mana, and I need a white mana at some point too.
I turned Bloodghast on.
It does.
I don't know if that's
Yeah, I'm gonna
consideration.
go to 9, I think, and I'm gonna eat your loam. Go ahead.
You're at 10. Oh, no, you're still at 9.
9. Yeah.
Were you supposed to eat them in reverse order
Why?
so that you get a counter?
Oh yeah, you're 100% correct. So this is a yeah, you're right.
And then you're...
It's still the same result because I still
Oh,
gained
you're
1
9,
last turn.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's still fine.
And you have no mana?
No.
He's at 9, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, play your lane. Because you have another Bloodghast.
White box here.
Play your Bloodghast.
Well,
that's
I'm never blocking here because I
Right.
just trade. I think you're.
I mean, you
supposed
will if it's lethal.
to-
I'm supposed to attack first, right?
Yeah, so that way you can
Oh,
put
I
the blood
guess.
gas
Yeah,
back. Yeah.
I didn't think
Yeah,
it was
because
going to
it's
block
Because he's
that.
going to block
Yeah.
here.
I didn't think he was going to block that.
Yeah, so block. Yeah, definitely block there. Take 5, go to 4. This
bring them
dies.
both back.
He gets both his blood gas back.
You got Malcolms.
Yeah, another amalgam. Sure. Whatevs. No big deal. Just at 4, I can go to 7, and then take 9.
Still
Yeah,
die.
dead.
Sorry, I thought he was a lower lifetime. He was going to have to block the...
So even if I don't shock there, I'm still exactly dead
Yeah,
on that turn. Still, and be at 9 and take 9 instead of being at 7 and taking 9. Maybe I'm supposed to just take your blood gas amalgam. I don't know. That's probably not true.
How many lanes does the deck run?
What, yours?
Not
Yeah.
many.
20.
20?
I believe it's 20.
And I got 3 out.
Yeah.
Like, I had to draw exactly the land for that to be real big.
Yeah.
Play 1 or 2 more of these, and we'll swap it up. I really want to see how these changes play against Infect, because people still play that deck for some reason. Not really good at having skews in my opener, but it's just not even very good in this matchup.
Yes.
I mean, it's playable. This hand doesn't have any accelerants in it, but I would definitely keep this hand. Yeah, I guess I'll keep.
So I'm going to mulligan, but I want to talk about it real quick.
Ugh.
This is a great game 2 hand. I can just cast all my creatures. So if Jeff were to mulligan to 5 or mulligan to 6, looking for the hate card, like a ley line, this hand can punish those hands. So I just wanted to point it out. I mean, it's a very bad game 1 hand. But
Yep.
Make sure Jamie's with. You all candy, please.
Dredge is great. Long live Dredge.
This is one of those, like, should you just play the best deck? And I feel like the answer is yes. Make sure you get the reps in with it.
Because
Otherwise you'll draw a lot, probably.
Modern's a format where if you want to win, you really probably should just play the best deck. Because 90% of the room is going to do like what I generally do and show up with whatever bad deck that they just like playing, even though it probably needs six or seven board cards to win this matchup.
I'm going to go to 5. I'm not going to mulligan 6.
This hand can lose to a good 5. I have faith.
Alright, well, we're keeping this 5. Scry. Top.
There's a really small thing here, but I let in the Temple Garden, even though I have the Sacred Foundry in my hand, because if I draw a basic mountain or basic plains, I want to be able to cast Scavenging Ooze and not take damage from it. I'm going to go ahead and shock here. And then I think I'm just supposed to play the Screws out. I don't have any more lands in my hand, so if he's got a Brutality, he's got a Brutality. Go to 18 and pass.
I don't. I'm going to do this.
Yep. Alright. Narcomy was a lot less good when it doesn't bring up some friends along with it.
Alright. Huh.
The Dredge alone.
I think I kind of want to Dredge alone. I'm definitely conflagging this turn.
Yeah, Carrick, I think Dredge and Infect are probably... What's the best way to put this? Not sound like an idiot. They are... have a high enough percentage where they are... Yes, fucking conflagrate card, man. Just every time. Where they are just so much better than the rest of the decks in Modern that people are playing. Like Dredge has almost single-handedly pushed Jund out of the format.
Oh, you know
Yeah.
what? I'll do 2D as well.
Okay, yep. So I'm down to
I guess I'll just grab my whole hand.
That's such a drawback. You have to discard all these cards?
Go ahead.
What a well-designed and balanced Magic card you have cast. I'm going to go ahead and cast this Voice of Resurgence. Don't you dare try to play a spell at my turn.
You have a blood gas in there?
Yeah. Kind of thinking getting Life Alum, and then I can cast it.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Get back a land at least.
Yep.
Drag him up.
There's a land.
So for a long time, Modern was one of my favorite formats because all of the decks were fairly close in power level, but it's really not true anymore. With all the upgrades they printed for Dredge and Infect, it's just, they're a lot better than the rest of the decks that are in the format.
Trigger.
You get 2 amalgams in?
That's all? Just 2 more?
1.
Yep.
Go.
Hate this game. Alright.
Missing land drops is not helping here,
Okay.
but...
Well, you cast that, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'll play Quasley Pride Mage.
Good.
Go ahead.
Imp.
1, 2,
Good.
3, 4.
This game's over. You get full flag, right?
For 2?
Or you can get loan back next turn,
Yeah.
and the game's gonna be over.
Game's probably over regardless. I'll double block your Amalgam.
Okay. I killed.
Pride Mage. Yep. Take 6. Go to 8.
Take 1.
All the way down to 17. Got him on the ropes.
Flashback. Faithless Looting.
Yep.
Dredge.
Oh god.
Alright, let's play against Infect for a little while. Thank you everyone for hanging out here tonight. Go ahead and hit the stop recording button too.